Idaho lawmakers are considering legislation that would deport Idahoans who are living in the country illegally if they commit a crime. But what kind of crime can get you deported? I'm your neighborhood reporter, Jessica Davis, breaking down that bill, specifically what it says and what it doesn't say, and asking an expert who would enforce this bill.
It's pretty clear that this particular statute, if adopted, would be deemed unconstitutional under the federal Constitution.
House Bill 83 passed in the House, the legislation enforcing deportation towards immigrants who illegally live in Idaho if they commit a crime. According to former Attorney General Dave Leroy, deportation is a federal issue. States have no rule on who can be deported and why, making this bill, in Leroy's words, unconstitutional.
States simply have no role in immigration. They can't create a new crime. They can't create a burden for the federal government in enforcing the federal law. The state's role, simply put, is to cooperate with the federal government.
In this bill, it states law enforcement can only enforce deportation if they're investigating other crimes that were committed, not solely based on immigration status. We spoke to Representative Skog, who says the focus is catching consistent criminals, but infractions like speeding, jaywalking, or not stopping at a stop sign aren't considered, quote, crimes.
We are deeply concerned specifically about HB 83, and we are doing everything that we can to stop this bill. We have engaged with lawmakers to explain to them the legal issues that this bill has.
If this bill passes through the Senate, Leroy says it will go to court, no doubt. It'll go through the Federal District Court in Idaho, then to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeal in San Francisco, and could possibly head to the Supreme Court for review.
The United States Supreme Court does change its precedents from time to time, but this is an area where the settled interpretation of the United States Constitution is almost absolute, that this is an area of supremacy for the federal government where state government laws will not be tolerated.
On Monday, House Bill 83 passed the House 61-9. Now moving forward to the Senate, and we'll keep a close eye on that legislation and what it means for Idahoans. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Jessica Davis, reporting for Idaho News 6.